Hi, welcome to my channel. Oh, if I can find the camera. Okay, sorry, it has a look at my forehead. Anyways, hi, welcome. So today I'm going to be working on this painting. Oh, hold on 1 second. Oh, gosh. Okay, this painting. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I started working on her yesterday, and there is some reworking going on right here. So the idea was that she was like reaching out her hands and she was like transmitting energy or something like that. But I thought it looked too much like a fidget spinner or a Beyblade, something along those lines, and I hated it. So I ended up painting over it, and I'm still in the process of painting over it right now. This hand, you can still see like the remnants of what was left, but you know, I'm still reworking it. Okay, sorry if I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm having trouble like looking at that versus looking at myself in the camera, so just ignore that. But anyways, so tell me why. So yesterday I woke up for work and I was feeling really sick, so I ended up calling in, and I felt really bad about it. Like, I don't normally call in, but I ended up calling in, and then I just spent the day. I started on this painting, and yeah, I just spent the day like trying to relax and feel better, blah blah blah. And so I wake up today, I still feel crappy, like I still don't feel good. But you know, I'm thinking like, since I called in the day before, I feel really bad, so I just figured I'm just gonna go show up, see what happens. So I show up, and tell me why within the first 5 minutes of my shift I break down in tears. Like, I'm bawling my eyes out, and it's literally all because the owner of the shop asked me how I was doing. Like, he asked me how I was doing, and I was not expecting him to care, and I literally just started crying my eyes out. Like, I had to go to the bathroom, and I just cried and cried and cried, and I couldn't stop. I was in the bathroom for like 5 minutes just crying, and then I finally came out, and I was trying to stop myself from crying, but yeah, I came out the bathroom, and I couldn't stop. So they sent me home, obviously, and the entire time I just kept apologizing. I was just like, I'm so sorry, like, my gosh, my voice, I'm still sick, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like, no, this isn't like me, blah blah blah. And they were just like Sharia, they're like, Sharia, it's okay, like, you've got to take care of yourself. And that made me cry even more, because I wasn't expecting them to like care. Like, tell me you have trauma without telling me you have trauma. Like, I literally started crying because someone cared. But anyway, so yeah, they sent me home, and yeah, I've just been home ever since. I cried for like 2 hours straight when I got home also, just because I feel so bad for being sick. Like, tell me what kind of sense that makes. But that's the world that we live in. Like, you feel guilted into feeling bad for like having a normal human like moment, like, you know. I realize you can't really see what I'm doing on the painting. So I had painted over this little Beyblade fidget spinner looking thing, and since the undertone of the painting is red, I first painted it over with white, and then after the white I painted it over with red again, just so all the colors would match, kind of. I did the same when I redid this hand, which I still have to redo. Like, if I add another layer, I'm sure, like, yeah, see, that ends up covering it up a bit more. I'm not on that hand though. But anyways, so yeah, just so the undertones of the paint on this hand will look the same, kind of like as the fingertips, the janky fingertips that I have here. Okay, but anyways, like, how terrible is that I feel guilty for being a sick human, and that I was gonna go to work like still ill just because I thought I was gonna get in trouble, because that's just the reality of our world, you know. Like, I feel like COVID shifted things a lot for people. Like, after that, it was no longer acceptable to go to work sick, but before that, if you're sick, like, you're still fully expected to go to work. Like, you know, you have a cold, okay, get over it, you know. And I can feel that shift happening again with people, which is why I was still trying to go to work sick, because like, I work for like a family-owned company, and like, they don't have just a multitude of staff laying around on call who are like able to come in. And so like, I just felt really bad for having to like not be there, you know? And it just sucks because it's like the whole pandemic, it opened our eyes for a little bit of just how like overworked everyone was and like how much rest we actually needed, and that if you're sick you should stay home. Like it opened everyone's eyes to that. And then, you know, the couple years since that's happened, it's like completely dissipated, that feeling. And yeah, it sucks, which is also a reason why I want to like just try and, I don't know, make money not having to clock in. Like I don't want to work for someone else, basically. I don't want to work, period, for one. But if I do have to work to like sustain my life, I'd rather it be something that I actually enjoy. Like painting, for instance. If I could sell paintings for a living, you know, that would be cool. I hate that like the cost of everything has just gone up so much, where it's like, even if I did start selling paintings and stuff like that, it still wouldn't be enough to just sustain my life. I don't know, it just sucks. I'm just really depressed. I don't know if I mentioned it, but when I got home from crying at work, I cried for like another 2 hours, just contemplating life, just, oh my gosh. Thinking about all the stress of everything. But I mean, how are you guys doing? How's anyone who's viewing this? How are you doing? I'm waiting for a response. That's not gonna come because I'm talking to myself. Anyways, okay, back to the painting. Okay. So I have covered up all of the red part of the hand. Also, please don't talk about how this hand looks a little weird. I know. This, to me, it looks like the hand is like facing, it looks like the hand is like this. But it's not, it's supposed to be like this, but it looks like the hand is like coming out like this in my head. Maybe it's just because I haven't added the lines. Like I haven't added like the lines of the hand yet, but it just, this one, I've been struggling with this painting a bit, but it's okay. I'm reworking it. It's fine. Also, I got the pose reference from Pinterest. The shirt is kind of like the same as the girl, and so is the pants, but I changed up the hair and like the facial features a little bit. But the initial pose and everything is a photo from Pinterest, which that's how I'm looking for one of my sketchbooks to show an example. Oh yeah, here's some of my other paintings. Oh, okay, ew. Okay, so like this. Ew. Also ew. But see, if I was looking at a reference photo of a girl like laying on a beach towel in the grass, I would be able to draw it perfectly. But if I try to do it from my head, it just doesn't end up looking good. Okay, here's the real example that like shows what I'm talking about. Okay. So this is me trying to draw from memory versus looking at the reference photo. And again, from memory, this is Sonic the Hedgehog, and then reference photo. Like I've always been like that. I've been really good at drawing if I can see the image, but when it comes to like trying to draw it from my memory, I just can't. It's just no good. Like these are just some little doodles. Ew, this is bad. But you know, this was a reference from Pinterest that I kind of drew. Cute little barista. Then yeah, a cat from memory. A cat that I copied from an image. Like, is anyone else like that? Like, you're really good at copying images, but you're not good at like you're not good at, I can't even find the words, regurgitating the image. You're not good at like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep working on this painting. Oh, also look at my paint palette. Like, I've gotten a lot of use out of this thing. I don't know if people normally scrape off all the old paint or if they just buy a new one. Like, it wasn't that expensive. It was like $8. But I can see like someone just scraping it off and like starting a new layer. I'm not gonna do that because I don't feel like it, but I'm sure someone has done it somewhere. Okay, this is where we're leaving off. I'm still sick, but I'm also very hungry for some sushi. So I'm gonna go grab some sushi, even though I just called off work. And so I don't have enough money for that. But you know, it's self-care. I deserve it. Oh yeah, also please ignore how messy my room is. I'm in the process of like moving it all around, which I don't know if you guys ever get into the mood where you just want to reorganize everything, but then you end up putting everything back in the same exact spot. So like, I've reorganized my room, I moved my bed and everything, but sorry, my throat, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad to talk. Yeah, I've reorganized everything, but I'm for sure gonna put everything back how it was because I don't like it. But anyways, okay. Oh my gosh, so I just placed the order for the sushi. And like, I'm getting crab rangoons too because like, I've got to get those. The total was $29. That's literally like 7 hours of work for me in this economy. That's like 7 hours worth of labor. Oh my gosh. It's okay though. It's self-care. I need this for me. So I'm gonna get it. Oh yeah, and it's also fine because I'm gonna use cash, and we all know that cash isn't real, so it's not even gonna feel like I'm spending money, so we're good. Guys, I don't have $29 in cash. Oh my gosh. I'm just kidding, I got $29 in cash. Hee. Okay, the one thing that I actually am worried about though is that the sushi place is right next to my job. Like the job that I just got sent home from for crying my eyes out. So we'll see if I can go there as disguised as possible. Hopefully no one sees me, but I need this. It's part of my self-care. And I actually am sick. You guys hear my voice, like, it's gross. Look at the trees. They're so beautiful. I love hearing the bird songs. So I'm starting to think maybe the sushi was a bad idea because now I'm feeling nauseous. Oh, sorry, you're looking straight up my nose. But yeah, this is my cute little small town. I'm not gonna show you too much because I don't want to be found, but there's not much going on here. There are a few restaurants downtown. Okay. So my job is at the end of the block down there, and the place that I'm going to is along this road or this sidewalk that I'm walking on. So I'm kind of nervous that they might be able to see me from the windows, but again, it's fine. I can eat when I'm sick. Like, I shouldn't feel bad about that. I'm waiting for the boba to come out now. Okay, so I just got back home and the boba and the sushi, it's a mistake. Okay, I just got home. Yeah, I'm really feeling the sickness come over me. Like, up until this point, it's been in my throat. It's been like in my throat and in my nose, but now I'm feeling it like in my stomach. Oh my gosh. This boba literally is not helping, but I have a problem. I don't know. But I'm gonna eat some of this sushi and continue on the painting. Do you like my British accent? Change on my thug sweater, as some people would call it. Okay, back to the painting. Okay, I guess this is turning into like a little mukbang too. Oh my gosh. You know, you can't really see. Look at my dead plants. Do you see them? Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I got crab rangoon. I think that's how you say it. I don't really know. I just know they're really good. Oh my god. Okay. Crab rangoon. Oh my gosh. I hate trying. Don't talk about how I use chopsticks. There's something called a dynamite roll. It's a cooked roll because I don't like raw sushi. I actually have like an irrational fear of eating raw meat. Like, I'm extremely scared of giving myself an incurable illness from raw meat consumption. So yeah, no raw sushi for me, but it was really good. It's like crab meat. There's like a scallion on top, and then there's some sauce that they put on top of it. Yeah, it's called a dynamite roll. It's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty good. It's like spicy and a little sweet. Look at my chopstick. Literally gonna stab myself in the back of my throat. They also serve it with like this ginger stuff, which I didn't used to like that when I first started eating sushi. Like, my best friend introduced me to sushi, and I didn't really like this ginger stuff. But now that I eat ginger regularly now for my health, even though me being sick right now isn't a clear indication of that. But I did read something that said, like, getting sick is a good sign that your immune system is working properly, because the article was saying that basically people who have chronic illnesses tend to not get sick. Like, they tend to not get colds or anything like that. Like, people who say, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting like leukemia or whatever because like I never got sick, I was so healthy, blah blah blah. That's like a sign that something might be going on with you, that your immune system just isn't responding to things the way it should. Because like when a virus or bacteria enters your body, you know, your immune system fights it off, and it fights it off by like the symptoms that we have that are like sickness or whatever. I don't know, I'm not a scientist, but anyways, yeah, like getting sick every once in a while. I'm not talking about like getting sick every month or anything like that, but it's just a sign that your immune system is doing its job. And I guess mild sicknesses rather, like for example, if you got COVID and you only had like a runny nose or sore throat, it means you have a good immune system because it didn't like completely debilitate you basically. Oh yeah. This is a cute little tidbit. This ginger's nasty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That ginger. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the ginger that they serve with sushi that I thought I liked is actually a pink ginger. Okay, sorry. All the data ran out on my phone, so I had to delete everything. Anyways. Yeah, so the ginger that I thought I liked is like a pink ginger, and yeah, it's a little sweet. Don't mind my sheet coming off my bed. I was reorganizing. But anyways, yeah. This ginger is way too potent. Man. Yeah, the roll is really good. I'd hold it up so you guys could see it, but... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Here. You can see. I'm scared that I was going to drop it with my chopstick, but I'm holding it pretty good, actually. 10. Okay. I can't finish this. It's like too savory or sweet or something. I can't. My stomach is not doing good. Crap. I'm gonna finish the last of the crab rangoons or whatever, because I don't know if you can read, like, I don't know how do you eat them cold if they're left over, like, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not doing good. Okay, I just got really sleepy, so I'm not gonna finish the painting yet. I'm gonna probably take a quick little nap. Quick little nappy nap. Or at least just lay down for a little bit. So. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna take a little nap because I'm tired. That food got me. Ugh. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm back. Man, this sickness is really, after eating that food, it's like taking another turn. But this is where the painting is at so far. So she's looking like that. Still gotta figure out like what I want to do with the background, if I even want a background. I want to try and add some trippy, like, I don't know. But I think that's probably it for this video. But okay. Goodbye.